Anton Josef Reicha was born on the 26th of February 1770 in Czechia. He was educated in German Bavaria and ended up in Paris in France. During his lifetime he was friends with the likes of Beethoven and taught such prominent musicians as Franz Liszt, Hector Berlioz and César Franck. In terms of improvisation, Reicha is part of a generation where we see improvisation become part of the circus virtuosics repertoire, mostly falling out of favor with the serious and learned composer. I could find only one mention about his own improvising in an article with excerpts from his Autobiography, which was written towards the end of his life. And of course, perhaps there is more to be found in the full autobiography. Reicha writes, "At the performance of a certain symphony during an organ point, I improvised some 20 or 30 measures on my flute. This so delighted the orchestra that at each performance thereafter they insisted that I make a new improvisation." In his L'art de composition dramatique, he talks about the difference between composition and improvisation, saying that they are very different things. In improvising, one has to keep moving forward, and as a consequence there is no time to think. The mind will be in a very special state, and everything that comes to the imagination has to be used. However, in composition there is time to think, ruminate, organize, and develop. Reicha therefore concludes that even the best improvisations will only ever be mediocre compositions. Interestingly, he does then say that improvisation is a great genre for romantic music, because as he says at the beginning of the paragraph, for romantic music you must mostly follow your feeling, taste and imagination. Reicha wrote an interesting book about melody, saying it's the first of this kind. So I'm looking forward to delving into that in the future and letting you in on his secrets.